throughout all of Indian people, and it's this. The only one thing we can agree on is this. That's it. That's the only thing we can all do in unison. Oh, you're Indian? I'm Indian. Like, look at, was it Yash, Yosh, Kush? That's what it was, yeah. Kush, you're obviously Punjabi. I don't know what gave it away. And the guy beside you is as well. And then the other guy beside you is. And then the guy in the end is Mexican or something, or some sort of cholo that just got out of jail. But he just, yeah, look at him. Hey, fool, if my PO sees this, I'm in trouble. Get the camera off me, cabrón. How do you end up with a bunch of Indian dudes? Oh, they're all your friends? That's hilarious. What'd you do? Hey, if I grow a mustache, can I hang out? What's your name, bro? Art. Arturo. I like when the Mexican guy gives you their white name. Art. Manny. Joe. Arturo, Manuel, and Jose. You need to know this, Art. Indians are f***ed up. Like, you're hanging out with 3 Indian dudes, but all 3 of them are from the same part of India. That's why they're hanging out together. Oh, you're Indian too, sweetheart? Oh. Oh, that guy over there too. You stuffed another one in there. But he got tattoos so he can pass. You know what I mean? He's like, is there a tattoo on your head? What is that? What the f*** did you get? So your hair fell out, and then you said, what is that? A turtle? What is that on your head? A what? A man ball? I don't think you should ever put men's balls on your head, is all I'm saying. I don't, you know. One thing I never want on my head is man balls. But hey, enjoy your munda tata on your head, buddy. That's the Indian translation for man ball. Oh man, Indian people are a trip, dude. You could literally cut India in half, right across the middle, and you will have, and you could create 2 countries. If you make a north and a south, you have 2 countries that don't know shit about each other. Like literally right now, as it is, if you took a guy from the north of India and a guy from the south of India and threw them in a room together, they would literally have nothing in common. They wouldn't even be able to speak the same language. They don't even look the same. Like in the north, they're taller. They have bigger features. They have more body hair. They speak a different language. They eat different food. They're not that bright in the north. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. See how they're all, no. But the other Indians are like, well, it's true. It's true. See, this is how f***ed up we are. Hey, I don't care who wins this race. I don't have a horse in it. It doesn't matter. My family's west and east. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna let out a secret about Indian people for all the people here or all the people watching, wherever you are. If you're not Indian, this is a message to you on behalf of all Indian people. Hope my brown people don't get upset that I'm letting out our secret. But just so you guys know, Indian people are fully aware of what their accent sounds like. We don't actually need you we know exactly what it sounds like. We know it's not the coolest accent in the world, you know? You're never gonna see 2 Indian guys in a club standing around going, hey man, aren't we cool? Don't we sound really hip? We are going to meet all the bitches tonight. I'm pimping. You know, it's not gonna happen, you know? We know what it sounds like, you know? And don't think for 1 minute that we don't know that you're mocking us when we're not around. It's an accent. We're not deaf. Don't think when we walk into Home Depot and go, hello, I'm looking for paint. Yeah, it's right down that aisle over there, sir. Hey, Jim, did you hear that guy? He's looking for paint. 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 Hey, let's grab a cigarette and talk like this for half an hour. We know you're doing it, you bastards. But Indian people know what their accent's good for and what it's not good for. We know its limitations. You know what I mean? We know it's not good for getting laid. It's not going to help you. Hello, baby. Nothing's going to happen for you. But you know what the Indian accent is good for? Cutting tension. You got a tense situation, pop in the Indian accent. Tension's gone. Picture a serious courtroom drama. Your Honor, my client would like to plead guilty. Tension's gone. But white people, let me talk to you for a minute. White Canadian people, especially. Canadian white people. When I say Canadian, I mean you're Canadian, your parents are Canadian, your grandparents are Canadian, you're really Canadian. Canadian white people, you have an accent. And they're completely oblivious to it. You do? I don't know if you're aware of it, sir. You may not have it, you look like a rich Canadian white guy. I don't know, you know what I mean? You're a minority. But Canadian people have an accent. And it's funny when you watch white Canadian people talk, especially white Canadian guys, they have this funny-ass way of talking. They talk, the way they speak, they make everything sound like it's the most matter-of-fact thing you've ever heard in your life. And when they talk to you, it looks like they can't control their head. It looks like they're part bobblehead when they say stuff to you. Because they'll come up to you and they'll go, Jesus Christ. Did you get a load of the jugs on that one? Oh yeah. They do. It's funny to watch. And white people are sitting there going, no, we don't have an accent. What are you talking about? I can prove to you, white folks, that you have an accent. It's a pretty bold statement for a brown man. But I can prove to you. White people, when you swear, you sound like donkeys. You do, because you'll say stuff like, fuck off. Bullshit. You talk funny, man. It's okay. What's your wife's name, Hugo? Alessia. Nice to see you, Alessia. How long have you guys been married for? Why do you have to look at each other for a second? And it wasn't even like a loving look. It was like this. I don't want to be here anymore. How long, Hugo? 7 years, but you've known each other for 20 years. Did you date for the first 13 years, or were you friends and then one drunken night? You showed her your Portuguese fishing rod and... She showed you her PUSSR. Has anybody ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? You did it? Portuguese guy did it? What were you hoping to find out? When you weren't Portuguese? What were you? Double checking? What'd you find out? You just like sardines for no reason? What did you... What did it tell you? You're from the mainland? China? Is your family from the mainland? Oh, look at that. Wow. You wasted your money, pal. That's what you did. What's your name? Jose or some what is it? What is it? Kyle? That's your mom? Mom, how do you give him a name like Kyle? What kind of Portuguese is Kyle? What? You didn't want him to have a Portuguese name. Kyle. You gave him a slow white guy's name. That's what you gave him. I'm Kyle. I'm going to be your server. I'm Kyle. Welcome to Jack Astor's. Would you like to try our cheesy garlic bread? Here's the thing, Kyle. You can't trust these websites. That's what I'm trying to do. You can't trust 23andMe and Ancestry.com because they're not for everybody. Like, there's certain people who will never, ever have to go on an Ancestry website. Indian people will never, ever have to go on an Ancestry website. First of all, we probably programmed the website, so we have an unfair advantage already, you know. Secondly, when you're Indian, you get reminded that you're Indian every day. I'm 52 years old. My mom, right before the show, goes, "Now remember, son, we're from India. We're from this part of India. We're from this city in this part of India. We're from this village outside of this city in this part of India. We had 47 goats in this village outside of this city in this part of India. We shifted from that flat to that bungalow." We know, like, detailed accounts. My Asian friends right there, I don't know what style you are, but are you Chinese? Yeah. No, not obviously not you. I'm looking at that Asian guy beside you. What's your name, my Chinese friend? What, Dane? Day, like Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, for sure, yeah. No, absolutely, yeah. I love a strong Chinese name like Dave. The problem with my dad's generation was they just used out-of-date terminology for people. Like, there was a Chinese family 3 houses down from me. My dad used to refer to them as the Oriental family. And I'm like, Dad, they're not rugs. You'll appreciate this, Kwesi and Natasha and that guy. What's your name? Jeremiah. Where are you from? UK. All right. Your parents are Jamaican? Just, you know, I know where everybody went. From the age of 4 or 5 years old to now, 97% of my friends are black. And that, like, if you see a video of my wedding online, it looks like the fucking BET Awards. And the reason was because in Canada in the 70s, it was not a nice place to be if you were a brown kid. So the white people were very mean. So the black kids never bothered me. They never bullied me, never picked on me. I was like, all right, I'm going over there because I'm safe. And then I hung around the black kids my whole life. And to this day, 97% of my friends. To the point where my dad was like, son, are there any other people? Everybody's black. But my dad used to use out-of-date terminology. He used to call Chinese people Orientals. And, well, let's just say it got a little uncomfortable in my teens. Because my dad used to use out-of-date terminology. My friends would knock on the door. Hi, Mr. Peters, is Russell here? One sec. Hello. Please just go this side. Stand here. Stay away from the car. Son, There's a young Negro boy here waiting for you. I come down, my dad's pointing at him. I go, Dad, why are you pointing at him? So you know where he is. There's only one person standing there. No, the Oriental boy is in the back. Look, look. He's playing Chinese checkers or something. I don't know what he's doing. And this is where my dad would defend himself, and it would be frustrating because his defense would make sense. I go, Dad, why did you call him a young Negro boy? What part of that description is not correct? Is he an old white woman? No. So we started political correctness to stop that shit from going forward. We weren't trying to change the world. We were just trying to make things a little easier for the next generation. We meant well. Then these millennials and Gen Zs showed up and took advantage of our niceness. They took advantage of us. We're like, hey, you know that politically correct thing you guys are doing? We're like, yeah, we'd like to add some things to it. Oh, sure, we must have missed something. Yeah, what would you like to add? You know how I was born a male? Yeah, yes, I'm aware of that, yep. I don't feel comfortable identifying as a male anymore. Okay, maybe you'd be more comfortable identifying as a female. No. Those were the only fucking choices. I just feel like these are social constructs that are designed to keep us apart from each other. When we are neither male nor female, not black nor white, we are simply just one people, one race, the human race. And I'm like, listen here, other fucker. I got real life adult problems going on in my world. Good to be back. All right, hey mom. That's actually my mom. I don't know why they put her in the front row, but mom, it's gonna be yeah, I'm gonna be swearing and stuff. And I want you to know I learned it all from you, so. So it's going to get awkward if I ignore that side of the room. It's my mom's fault. All right, good. How you doing? White guy, good to see you. I know you're a white guy because there's a Molson Canadian in your hand. Nice. No, there's not. You're not a token white guy. Look at the giant one behind you. That's like two white guys right there. That's like a bonus white guy. That's What's your name, big guy? Tyler? Good to see you. That your girlfriend? Good job, buddy, huh? I know, even you do this. How the f*** did I? What'd you do, take her contacts away or some shit? Honey, I need solution. You don't need f***ing solution. Come on, let's go. I am the solution. Asian guy at a casino, didn't see that coming. I'm so glad you found it. I was worried you guys would never get here. And there's like the redneck Asian guy behind you. That's amazing. He's Hey, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. And you got a white chick. This is amazing. Windsor's the place to be, apparently. Even Tyler's like, why the f*** do you think I live here? Where do you live? London. All right, don't brag. Well, good. What's your name, Elvis? Richard, for sure, absolutely, yeah. And you might not even be Asian, because usually Asian, look, that's an Asian right there. You can tell because he didn't tan at all. He didn't want to. And then you went out in the sun because, you're with a white woman. You're like, okay, honey, no problem. And so you might just be like a white guy who went and did the surgery to tighten up your face and they went too far, They forgot to do the cheeks, they just did the eyes. Oh, What style of Asian are you, Rich? Cantonese, Chinese. You too, bro? Same. Do you know each other? No? Okay. What's your name? Randy. Randy and Richard, the Chinese guys. It's, And Randy, did you meet Jesus? He's right beside you. I don't know if you saw that. He's a... I looked at you guys when I was doing the gay jokes. I don't know if you are, but you look pretty gay, let's be honest. Oh, yeah, look at that, yeah. Well, you're both, really. You're together. That's what I'm saying. Here. You can't be like him, right? I'm like, no, you're together. What's your name, buddy? Sonny? What's it short for? Where's your family from? Oh, you're Lebanese. Okay, so they didn't name you Sonny. It was probably... Your glasses are sweating. What's wrong, buddy? Sonny. Boom. I'm not gay! Boom! Give me my 72 virgins! He gets to heaven. They're all dudes. 72 guy virgins. What do you do for a living, Sonny?
Sell cars.
You sell cars? What kind? Kia. Are you doing Are you threatening me, or are you telling me what kind of cars? If you ask me again, IKEA. You sell Kias. Nice. And is that your buddy with you? Your best friend? Hey, don't do that when I just said you were gay. See how he gayed you up just now, too? It was like, best friend, love him so much. Yalla, habibi. Are you Lebanese too, bro? Oh, yeah. All right. What's your name? Christian? I guess your parents didn't want anybody to think different. We are from Lebanon, but we are Christian. And this is my son, Christian. Good to meet you guys. How old are you, Sonny? 21. I would not buy a car from a 21-year-old. You crazy? Tell me about this car. It's nice. Vroom. What's the gas mileage like? Oh, can go far. Would you buy a car from a 21-year-old? Hell no. He tried to sell you one already? What, just now? While you were sitting there waiting for the show to start? They're not cookies, Sonny. They're cars. So, are you here for the show? You have a car? You ever heard of Kia? What are you getting out, Sonny? Your business card? I'm not going to buy one of your cars, Sonny. Anybody needs a Kia, you can go to Joe Crisafio. And that's for, was it? Crisafio. Well, what the fuck, you know. Joe Crucifix. And Scarborough Beach Road there. Osborne Park. Sounds like a nice area. They always put the best dealerships in those parts. You have a girlfriend, Sonny? No, you're looking for one. Check the trunk of a Kia. It might be in. Christian, you got a girlfriend, buddy? In the process. What does that mean? Is she aware of this, or? Well, right now I'm Insta-stalking her. Did you meet the ladies beside you? Not in a hitting on kind of way. I mean, you're sitting beside them. I thought you might. I mean, if Sonny tries to sell this guy a car, the least you could do is say hello to the ladies on your right. Do either of you need a Kia? Okay. If you do, I got a guy. Let me give you an example of how, here's what happened. I walked into my daughter's room the other day, right? Well, I burst into her room. It's my house. I'll burst into whatever room I want. My daughter's lying on her bed with her iPad watching Frozen again. If you have a daughter or a child under 10, you know that they watch Frozen all the time, like 24/7. And it's on so much, I've never actually watched it, but I hear it all the time. Like it's always playing in the background. You don't realize, if you're not paying attention, that shit gets into your brain. It starts to manifest itself at times you don't even know what's gonna happen. Like the songs just get burnt into your memory. You don't know, I'll give you an example. I was in traffic, guy cuts me off, I go, "You mother." My brother goes, "Dude, let it go." And I'm like, "Let it go, let it go." I was in California last night. I went home to see my daughter for a day, and then I was like, they're like, "Where are you going to?" And I was like, "I'm going to Kansas City tomorrow." "Oh my God, isn't it going to be cold?" I'm like, "The cold never bothered me anyway." So here's what happened, right? So I burst into my daughter's room. She's watching Frozen on her iPad, right? Right into it. And I'm not one of those, I don't try to be cool with my daughter. You don't want to be, I hate those parents that are like, they try to talk to the children like they're adults. "Yeah, so how are you, sweetheart? Yes. How about those bubble guppies?" You know, like, I'm a spaz when I'm with my daughter. So I burst into her room and I'm like, "Billy!" And she gets pissed. And it's the first time I've ever seen her do this. She goes, "Shh." Basically, without using words, she went, "Mother." Do you not see what I'm doing? And I thought it was hilarious because it was the most adult thing she's ever done. Like that, she's like a real woman now. She's like, "Shut the mother." And theoretically, you can't get mad at your children. If you called your dad a mother, you realize technically he couldn't get mad because, yeah. If he wasn't a motherfucker, you wouldn't be here. Try it. Like on your way home tonight when he's not paying attention. "Hey, motherfucker, can we stop for some food?" What did you just? Oh, you. Tattoo from here. Don't change it now. Are you Superman? Are you a superhero when nobody's looking? You see that right there? Right there. Come on, Q. He's got Superman on his arm. See that? See that? Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. There was a dumb idea when you did that, huh? What made you get Superman on your arm? Yeah, clearly a dumb idea.
Was that your first tattoo? Is that your only tattoo? Good, smart man. You tapped out at the right time. I want Superman. But what's that other around it? What is that, like? Oh, you flames? Flaming Superman? Hey, Roger. Just a pink streak across the sky. How old are you that you went and did that dumb thing on your arm? You were 17. How old are you now? 24. What happened? What's going on? It's been a rough 7 years, buddy. That's, I was expecting a different answer, that's all. What do? You what? You're in education? That's awkward, huh? Look, kids, do as I say, don't do as I do. And get that kryptonite out of here. I'm from a different generation, you know. My generation never just went and got tattoos. We live in that time now where people just do it for no fucking reason. They get a flaming Superman on their arm or whatever, you know. People don't think. When I was a kid, the only people I saw with tattoos were old white guys, and they would have like an anchor on their forearm. It wouldn't even look like an anchor. It would look like a check mark, you know what I mean? Looked like they got it when they hit rough water. It was like, ugh, and then they'd have like an old school name like Ethel or something underneath it. And you're like, what's an Ethel? That was my lady. I was in the Navy. I earned that thing. Like, all right, slow down, Pops, you know. We never just did. My generation always thought about the future for some reason. We're crazy, you know. We thought about, you know, getting older and having shit that you don't want on you for the rest of your life. Back in the day, you used to be able to look at somebody and you could tell by where their tattoo was and what it was, what kind of person they were. Like if you saw somebody with a neck tattoo back in the day, you were like, that's a crazy son of a right there. Because they would always have some ill written like FTW, f the world. Then they'd have the teardrop tattoo. What's a teardrop for? I killed him. And I couldn't cry my own tears. Don't you quit on me. Now it doesn't matter what the tattoo is. It's lost all its meaning now, you know? You got these little emo kids with skinny jeans and life is difficult tattooed on their neck and real tears running down his face. Why are you crying? This f***ing hurt. Girls always get the dumb tattoos as far as I'm concerned. Women don't think anymore, you know. They start off with the cute one usually. Women, what'd you get? What'd you get? I got a dolphin on my ankle, ding! They don't think about getting old. What about when you're 80? That dolphin's gonna look like a can of tuna. Nobody thinks about the future anymore. There was a girl at one of my shows. I go, what do you guys? She goes, I got one here, and I got one here, and I got stuff on my back. I'm like, I got stuff on my back too, but I wax it off, you know. I go, what do you got on your back? She goes, scriptures. I have scriptures written all over my back. She had scriptures written all over her back. Who is that for? The guy there, that's who it's for. That's not what I want to see the first time I bang this chick. I don't want to flip her over and the fucking Bible staring me in the face. Yeah, baby, it's about what the fuck is... Put your phone down, tits. What's wrong with you? What's with you guys on the phone? Put it down, Dumbo. Remember that whole thing where we like put the phones down? Do we have to put the instructions together like it's IKEA or some shit? You guys were late, sorta. Show started literally 50 minutes late, and you were still late.
This is this is why the Swedish didn't want you guys in the country. This is why. It's funny because when I look out at the crowd, I'm like, I'm in Sweden, right? Doesn't look like a lot of Bjorns in here, is all I'm trying to say. Borje, are you here, Borje? No, but Borje is here, Borje. Are you Swedish, sir? No, what the I even pointed out what was seemingly a white man, and who is Swedish? Are you Swedish, sweetheart? You look... No? What are you? British. Why do you say it like I'm supposed to know? British. I mean, what else would I be? Well, at least the British arrogance carries on over here. That's nice. That's British. Bloody hell. Any pregnant women here tonight? That was a man. Then that too was a man. That was two men who replied. I don't know what's going on in Windsor. You're pregnant, sir? Maybe you're just fat. It happens, buddy. It happens. I fluctuate like you can't believe. One video I look like you, the next video I look like I got AIDS. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen with me. I'm like the Oprah Winfrey, I was going to say Luther Vandross, but then I was, nah. Is that your wife? She's pregnant? You're pregnant? You're not? She doesn't know? Maybe you're getting her mixed up with someone else, huh? Who is pregnant over there? Where are the pregnant women? You're pregnant, sweetheart? Are very pregnant? I can't tell. 2 weeks to go. Oh, what's the due date?
September 30th.
Now go for the 29th. That's my birthday. Then you could. Do you know what you're having? Another girl. How many do you have? You have one, and you have a second one. That's good, right? You excited? Have you thought of a name? It's really, you got 2 weeks. You're gonna think about this already? Are there any names, up for grabs? Want me to help you? No, come on. I helped somebody a couple of weeks ago. I'm not making this up. I was in New York doing a show, and there was this guy and his wife in the audience, and I said, what are you gonna name your kid? And they go, Samantha. And I go, okay, it's not a bad name. I go, what's your last name? The guy goes, Fox. And I go, no, you're not naming your kid Samantha Fox. Samantha Fox was in the late 80s, she was this chick from England who used to flash her tits everywhere, and then she made really bad pop music. Like if you Google Samantha Fox, you'll just see a hot blonde chick with her tits out singing, touch me, I want to... Is that the song, Scratch? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I want to feel your body. No, and so, they got to dodge a bullet, and you're welcome. So I'm just saying, if you want help with this, I'm here. And then, what's your first daughter's name? Michaela. It's too late to change it, so we have to accept it. But good news, no negative association with that name. Whew. And how old is she? 2.5. So every couple of years you're pumping a kid out, and that's it, you're done? You don't want a boy? He wants a boy. Every guy thinks they want a boy when they find out their chick is pregnant. Where our immediate reaction is, I'm gonna have a boy. He's gonna be a little man. He's gonna be a dude. He's gonna go to boxing, jiu-jitsu. He's gonna be a little fighter. Hang out. He's gonna be a tough guy. That's every guy's thought. When my ex-wife was pregnant, I was like, I'm gonna have a little boy. He's a dude. He's going to boxing, jiu-jitsu. And then you have a little girl and they turn you into the biggest homo on the earth, don't they? You're like, this is so much better. You guys all know each other, or just a bunch of randos? Do you know the lady beside you? Oh, that's, you know the guy beside her? That's your boyfriend, I'm assuming? Sorry? Husband. Oh, okay, and you got a brown, you go, wow, you got a brown guy, nice, huh? He looks Arab or something, I don't know, keep an eye on that guy. Where are you from, sir? Oh, you're Indian, okay, good. So yeah, that's good, I like what you've done there. How'd you guys meet? You had a problem with your computer, you called? What happened? How about that magic? Having a good year. Boy, that's Shaquille O'Neal, huh? I don't know why I find this so funny, but what's your name, bro? Sorry? Naresh. Okay. Do you always whisper when you talk, Naresh? So used to being in a library. Naresh. Naresh. And what's your name, sweetheart? Sorry? Margaret. And where are you from, Margaret? Wisconsin. Wow. They really. Hey, when you went American, Naresh, you right in the center of it, just I don't want just white. I want white. I want. She said Wisconsin. The white guy beside her went cracker. It's amazing. How did you meet? Margaret, how'd you meet Naresh? At a rugby match. What? What the f*** are you doing at a rugby match? I thought it was field hockey. How do you even find out when there's a rugby match? Where was this rugby match? In Chicago. Oh, and what were you doing there, Naresh? Watching the game. And when did you move to America? Sorry? 6 years ago. From India. From Australia. Oh, okay. Hence why you're watching a rugby match. I get it now. So, see, once you do a little research, you can find out why things are happening the way they're happening. So you were born in Australia? You were born in India, and then you moved to Australia when? 20 years ago. But I don't know how old you are now, so this math doesn't help me. I need to know the N number in order to figure out what's happening in the middle. How old are you now? 38, okay. So you didn't move to Australia. Your parents went, come on, bastard, hello. Get on the plane! Get. Buddy, you good? What's your name? What? Natal? Al. Oh, just Al. What was the you said before it? Natal. What's the full name? Al Harat? Al Hara? Al Hara. Your name is of and this is my brother Al Khanis. He's And where's your family from? Iraq. Oh, okay. Him too, but before you guys, Ray set it up. Ray's family set the whole region up for you. And then here you come in with your, I'm And who's that with you? Your friend. Hey, friend, how are you? You seem very nervous and shifty-eyed. I got to be honest with you. There's something's gone amiss with this guy. You're a flight risk. And what's your name? Yeah, the real name. I don't want your stripper name. I am Mercedes. And for just $20, I will twerk on you. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Just had a 50-year-old man twerking in front of you. What's your name? Ziad. Why is that? That's not even difficult. What?
It's difficult for who? Chris? Chris, can you say Ziad? Go for it. Hey, not difficult at all. And he's like proper white. He's not like the Russian white where they've had Ziads. I'm Ziadamov. You know, like they do that to it, but so Al-Khara and Ziad. It's great. And you're Iraqi too, Ziad? Nice. Oh, Chaldean. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta specify that, because a lot of Chaldeans don't like to say Iraqi. They just say Iraqi for white people who don't know anything about history. They go, I'm from Iraq. And they're like, oh, really? What part? Well, you're like, well, Babylon. Any Italian people in the house tonight? Italians? Are you real Italian or are you like a New York Italian? In New York, that's not fucking real Italian, you know. You what? Your parents are from Italy, so do you speak Italian? Oh, well then you're a real Italian. As long as you speak Italian, to me, you're a real Italian. Because you meet a lot of people in New York that are Italian, but don't speak a fucking word of Italian. But they act more Italian than the actual Italians do. I was standing in Manhattan, I was standing right in Times Square the other day, and this Italian dude walked past me. He had what I thought was like an Indian girl. Looked like an Indian girl. And they walked past me. I was just standing there chilling. In Times Square, you can just stand there and look at shit. So they walked past, and I didn't check out his girl. All I did was this. They walked past. I was like, it's an Indian thing. The minute Indian people see another Indian person, we're like, oh. I thought I was the only one. That's the bubble we live in. But I didn't gawk. They walked by and I just did this. And I just continued looking at whatever, nothing. I was just looking at Times Square. You're just fucking looking at shit. And I don't know how this dude saw me. But all of a sudden behind me I hear, "Hey!" And it's Times Square, so you don't pay attention to every A that you hear. So I'm just, hey! Hey, dick face! I was like, dick face? I want to see who this dick face is. I'm like, that's very close to my fuck face. What is if this is a fuck face, what's a dick face? I don't know what a dick face is. I don't know what a dick face is. So I want to see. Where is this dick face? He goes, hey, dick face. And I go, and he goes, yeah, you. I'm like, I'm dick face? Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl? Because this is what they do is when they get angry, they'll ask you a question, and it's a really fucked up question. And it's a rhetorical question, to be honest with you. But they ask you like you're supposed to answer. They wait for you to answer. Where the fuck, let me ask you a question. Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl? Where? And I'm like, what? Where? Show me. Why don't you fucking show me? Take me to the fucking store where you got the balls to look at my girl. Where the fuck did you get the fucking balls? Where? And I panicked, right? I'm like, Costco. Got a jar. I went to, when I was in Bangkok, I went for a Thai massage. That's what else they're famous for. Just so you guys know, if you go to Thailand, you want a Thai massage, just say you want a massage, not a Thai massage, because they understand that it's already Thailand. But I didn't know, one of my friends was telling me about the Thai massages. It's actually customary over there for the lady giving you the massage to... not shoot dice. I mean, finish you off. And I was like, well, all right. And I just out of curiosity, I was like, well, why do they do that? Not that I'm opposed to it, I just want to know why. And he goes, oh, because, you know, they give you this great massage and you're relaxed all over your whole body, except for dead center, you're stiff. And then he was like, well, when is a man most relaxed? Right after, right? And then you add a great massage onto that and you're just fucking jello when you leave. You can tell who's had a massage. Everybody walking through the streets of Bangkok. Hey, all right. Is he hammered? No, he had a great massage. Do you guys want to have more kids? How many are you going to have? How many planning? One more. You want a girl? Do you? I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just asking, you know. That's the set, right? You want the boy and girl. That's it, you know. Anybody here have more than 2 kids? Yeah? How many you got? 4? What the fuck? Look at that guy's like, yeah. What do you got? Yeah. Hey, Mel, your stunt double's out here. What do you have? 3 girls and a boy. So you were just determined to have a boy, weren't you? The girls were first? The girl, boy, girl, girl. Yeah, oops is correct. That's usually what happens, you know what I mean? Once you have the boy and a girl, you should just really pull out. Like, I know when I see families with 3 kids, you know how that happened, you know what I mean? Like, they'll have, like, 2 boys, and then the husband will like, come on, honey, let's try for a girl. I know there's a little girl in there. Come on, it's it. She's in there, and then she just wants to come out. I know. I don't know if he's coming out of the closet or if he's telling you about his balls, but he's... But then they try, you know what I mean? And they're like, and then bam, and then God goes, fuck you, have another boy. And then they have 3 boys, and then they try again, and then, you know, they just keep having, like, you know, you have whatever this person upstairs decides you're gonna have. You know, that when you see people with more than 3 kids, though, it's always an accident after that, you know? Anything after 3 is an accident, let's be honest. And you already had a boy and a girl, so you have 2 accidents, and I don't even know how you let him get away with it twice. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, ladies. Don't ever fall for that shit when you're having sex with a guy and he goes, oh my God, I didn't know that was going to happen. He's a fucking liar. Every guy knows when we're going to come. We know. Every time we're going to come, we know. Because coming for a guy is the exact same feeling as a sneeze. Nobody's ever walked up to you and, hey man, achoo! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Even if it's a surprise sneeze, there's at least a, hey man, You get the When you're fucking and you feel pull away. Sneeze somewhere else. Four kids, man. How old are they? 13, 11, 9, and 6. So every couple of years you guys are fucking. Are you pregnant, sweetheart? Oh, thank God. You can always tell the pregnant women because they always touch their belly. They're like, what is this in me? So new. Fat people don't go, this whole thing, you know. When do you do? March 25th. This is your first one? Are you excited? Do you know what do you mean, sure? Husband's right beside you, huh? You went sure and he went, fuck this bitch all the time about. Will you be excited if I left? No. Well then, get your ass excited. Do you know what you're having? Sorry, I spit like a lunatic. Do you know what you're having? A girl. That's good, yeah. That's the way to do it, buddy. What do you do, Cedric? You work in travel. That's what I do. I work and travel.
What do you mean you work and travel? You own a travel agent? You sell wholesale accommodations. You know, the internet does that too. Do you have a website, or are you just a guy? Do you have a store? Oh, you work for them. Well, it's not your company. Yeah, we're Anglo-Indians. We don't own shit. We're not like the real Indians that do things. We're the Anglo-Indians that go, we'll take this job, it's fine. Work schmuck, as long as we have Sundays off, I don't care. Put on some Jim Reeves, we'll be very happy. So you sell wholesale accommodations. How do you do this? Because I'm just saying, are you Hotels.com or you contract to I get what you do. I'm just saying, how the f does it happen? Because everything's done on the internet now. Even look at Manny right there. He's like, whoa, do you need a website? I can sort of build one. I can't maintain it, but I can build it. What time does your day start? Let's get to the just the brass tacks here. 9 o'clock in the morning. So what time do you wake up? Sorry? 5? What the f for? That's 4 hours before you need to be anywhere. What do you do from 5 to 9? Sorry? Train. Oh, you run. Oh, I think I meant like you walk around going choo choo. Dad, I'm trying to sleep. I'm training. Choo choo. All aboard! Not you, son. Go to the back. Choo choo. So you run for 4 hours? Where the f do you run to? Sydney and back? What do you... So you run, you work out. For how many hours? Half an hour. How bad is your time management? Because you don't have to be at work till 9. And you work out for half an hour. You realize you could get up at 7. 2 hours later. Takes you 2 hours to drive? Wait, where the f do you work? Where do you live? You drive on the motorway. On the what? Monash? I don't know. Is that a highway? Is that a... Okay, so doesn't that everybody drive on this highway? Oh, nobody does? Everyone's like, no, nobody drives on the highway. Okay, so clearly there's no traffic because nobody drives on it. What do you drive? A bicycle? Like, what do you... So it takes you 2 hours to get to work. Approximately. He drops you to work on the way, and then he goes to work. I'm confused. I still don't know why the f*** you're waking up at 5. I'll tell you why, because I'm not a morning person at all. Are you a morning person? You seem to be, because you wake up at 5 and you're all chipper. Let's go for a run. You know, you're the kind of person I hate seeing first thing in the morning. Rise and shine! Shut the f*** up! Isn't it a great day to shut the f*** up? I hate mornings. Oh my God, I'm not a morning person. Let me tell you something, Cedric. I've been doing this for 26 years. Do you know why? Because I'm lazy. I'm gonna tell you this. I boxed for 9 years. Even when I was boxing, my coach would be like, hey, we're running tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm like, yeah, I'll be sleeping. We're all going, we're running up the mountain and down. I go, well, let me know how it is. I'll be at the gym at 4 p.m. I get to the gym. All right, I'm ready to fight. Go run.
How you guys doing? Good? Good? All right. You know each other or just first date? Nice. Oh, Grindr's here to help people. You know, we have Raj and Yuan over there. That's Yuan, and Raj is too dark to be seen. What's your name, sir? Skyler. Okay. That's Mike. He's not a fighter. Looks like a fighter. That's Dave and Frank. Dave's Japanese, not good with chopsticks. Frank is Chinese. He's married to Dave's sister. That's Ashish and Shika. And you met Yuan and Raj and Neha, I think, right? They're over there. And they, and I never talked to them yet. And I think that's it. I think your cat's cut. Oh, right, sorry. And Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father's here. I know you think he's dead, but he's right there. And Chuck Zito is here doing security, so don't fuck around. And Kung Lee is also here, the former Strikeforce middleweight champion. So you're in trouble tonight, all right, folks? Bob, put your phone down for sakes, Bob. I just said, and you just got lasered by Chuck Zito. Are you out of your mind, Bob? I got scared when he looked at you. I was like, fuck. Okay, good. You're caught up, Skyler. And what's your friend's name? Rylan? What the fuck is that? Is that a name, or you're Anglo-Indian? I'm okay. Well, me too, but nobody named Ryland in my family. How do you spell Ryland? Ryland. Where did they get that from? Rycooter? Nothing. You know what's worse than a Rycooter? A dry cooter. Oh yeah. It's not a vagina that's not lubed, because that lady looked lost. She was like, I'm sorry, sir, but you brought him. You know what I mean? I didn't. You're the one who has to explain, not me. All right? What is your name, my 10-year-old friend? Joseph. It's nice to see you, Joseph. And I apologize about all the language that you're hearing tonight. You know all the curse words. Well, and you know what? I think it's coming from Mom, because she's the one laughing. Dad's the one that looks like, how the f***? It's a different 10 now. You know what I mean, Dad? It's 10 at Joe. I was 10. I didn't know. I literally didn't even know the word. I thought it was ship. I literally thought somebody was like, I'm not going to take any ship from her. I wouldn't take a ship either. You know, I don't. I'll go and watch The Love Boat, speaking of ship. What's your name, Dad? Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. Then that's your wife? Nice, the foul-mouthed teacher. You work out here, Mike? No? You live out here? What do you do out here? You live out here. Is that an infant? Joseph, good news. I don't have to apologize anymore. Guess what, Mike? You're not the worst parents in the world anymore. How old is your baby? 5 months? Oh, wow. Boy or girl? I can't tell because it's just the back of the head. You know what I mean? It's a boy. And what's his name? Sean. Which spelling? There's like 3 ways of doing this. Which way? S-E-A-N. Scene. Okay.